Hey everybody, it's Chris from Stuff His Dreams Are Made On, and it's time for another bad bloggers slash mailbox Monday post. So, I'm going to show you what I got this week. This one's called Breathers. It is subtitled The Zombie's Lament by S.G. Brown. You might remember Bart did a post not just past this past week sometime about going to bookstores and seeing employee recommendations and do they influence what you buy, and obviously they influence what I buy. This was one of those recommendations. This guy had recommended American Gods a long time ago, so I wrote his name down to see what he would recommend in the future, and this one was up there. So it's like a little zombie love tale, and I've been into zombies lately. Like the cover a lot too. This is a graphic novel. This one's called That Salty Air by Tim Sievert. I had actually picked this one up because I had just finished Brian Lee O'Malley's Lost at Sea, and on the back of the book they had a recommendation, a comparison to this one. So I picked it up. Cover looks really cool. Artwork's pretty cool too. All black and white, so I'll let you know how this one is shortly. Next one is Mr. Be Gone by Clive Barker. I've been a big Clive Barker fan for a long time, but didn't feel too much of a need to pick this one up. But I finally decided to pick it up because it was on sale. Look at the sale price. $5.98, can't pass that up. It was at the Barnes & Noble's clearance table. But I read A Thief of Always again in this last 24-hour readathon. Wasn't as good as I remember it when I was a kid, but I still like Clive Barker a lot, so I'm looking forward to this one. And look at the cool marbled in pages and everything. It's made really cool, made to look old. Looking forward to that one. This is Why Evolution is True by Jerry A. Coyne. This one is for my friend Amy is doing this. Newsweek just came out with the top 50 books that everyone should read for our time or something like that. And Amy asked everybody if they want to pick a book and to read the book and see if it really is a must read for our time. So this one sounded really interesting to me, Why Evolution is True. And I'll let you know how it is as soon as I get through it. It's kind of like a take on evolution, why evolution is true, obviously, but it's supposed to be written in a very readable manner, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to go ahead and blame Amy for this one and give her a point because she kind of recommended the whole Newsweek reading list to me, so I had to read this one. Another point for Amy. This one's Nothing But Ghosts by Beth Kephart. Amy is having kind of a celebration of this book, I guess you would call it, right now over on her blog, and she's having a book drive to try to get as many people as possible to buy this book in the hopes that we can show how us bloggers influence book sales and just to spread the love about Beth Kephart because she liked this book a lot. I think Nimeth just finished reading this one too, and I remember her saying that on Twitter at least that she liked it a lot. So looks like a cool little book. I'm really not even sure exactly what it's about, but I love the title, love the cover, really cool. Nothing But Ghosts. So go buy it. If you do buy it, send Amy a link to your receipt in her email so that you can be eligible for prizes that she's giving. She's giving away some really cool prizes. She's trying to sell 200 copies of the book, so let's help her. This one is called Wait for What Will Come by Barbara Michaels. Cool cover. I actually heard about this one through Pat, or Des Lily, or I think it's actually pronounced Dees Lily, but I've always said Des Lily, so I'm going to go ahead and say that. But anyway, we were having a phone conversation the other day. She's great to talk to in person. If you love her blog, you'd love her in person. Or over the phone. I guess it's not really in person. But she told me about this one. It's set in England, has that whole kind of gothic England mystery feel to it. And I just love books like that. So when she told me about it, I went and bought it. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I'm reading Fingersmith right now, which is another book set in by Sarah Waters, and I haven't gotten to the big twist yet, but there's supposed to be a big twist at the end of part 1 that I'm looking forward to. But even before getting to that, it's a really awesome book, really, really good. Fingersmith by Sarah Waters. It's another one of those books set in Victorian England, foggy all the time, rainy, in an old creepy house, and it's a mystery. The last book I got was Generation X by Douglas Copeland. Copeland, I don't know how you say his last name. I say Copeland all the time. But this one looks good. Cool cover. I think it's the UK cover. Yeah, it is. It's the UK cover for it. And it looks like I can't really tell if it's short stories or if it's short stories made into a novel or what, but it looks cool. I like books that add little extra little things in them. Anyone know what I'm talking about, or do I just sound crazy? But anyway, it looks like a really good book, and I'm looking forward to reading this one. And he has another one coming out soon called Generation A later this year that Kelly over at The Written Word told me about. So, or The Written World. So I'm really looking forward to this one. And that's all of my books. Nice little pile. Yes, this all came in 1 week, and now that I'm looking at them, they're very red and pink, aren't they? But anyway, it looks really cool. Looking forward to the rest of them. I think that's all I have to say. Oh, these boxes you see over here? These are all of my TBR books. And you see there's actually another stack back there. The TBR books were getting out of hand and were kind of falling off of shelves, and I couldn't walk in my room anymore, so I decided to box up all my TBRs. And they are in 9 boxes, so more books that I could read in a lifetime probably, but that's them. The other books you see behind me, these are all books that I have read. There, some more at the top of that one. That's old textbooks over there. So yeah, there are a lot of books. One day I'll give you a tour of my bookshelf. But I'm going to stop rambling now, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.